How about Kerryion Johnson talking about running well? He's had a fine season, obviously scoring 15 touchdowns, and a guy that has had to pick up the entire load for the most part since Cam Petway's not been on the field much. Your thoughts about Kerryion Johnson, the offensive line, and the running game in this effort against Georgia, which has been pretty exceptional on defense against the run?
Kerryion Johnson has had a great junior season for Auburn. He's a guy that came to Auburn with a lot of hype, but really Auburn people were not sure exactly what he was going to be. And he's really stepped to the forefront this year as he's had to take over with Petway being out, first with the foot injury, then Petway comes back and didn't look like the same guy. All of a sudden, Petway looks great in the second half of the Arkansas game, and boom, he breaks his shoulder. So Kerryion Johnson has been fantastic for Auburn so far. You have to give him a lot of credit for what he's done. His patience, really, as a runner, is second to none in the backfield. So that's something you look at as an Auburn fan you're really happy with. Coming into this Georgia game, I don't think that Auburn's going to be able to run at will against Georgia. They're very good on defense. But I do think Kerryion Johnson is going to be a key for a big reason. He's going to have to tote the football 30 times and get 100 yards on those 30 carries. That does not sound like a lot when you think about it. Well, that's a little more than 3 yards a carry. However, if Georgia is going to beat Auburn, they're going to commit to the run and stopping Kerryion Johnson. That means that they have to honor him throughout the game. He's got to get some viable yards so that you get the one-on-one matchups deep down the field for Jarrett Stidham and the wide receivers. So Kerryion Johnson is a major factor in this game. I would only like to see 100 yards out of his 30 carries. That will give Stidham and the wide receivers the opportunities that they need down the field, because that means Georgia is committing 8 to the front to stop Kerryion.
And as you mentioned, Jarrett Stidham turning in his two most impressive passing performances statistically the last 2 weeks against Arkansas and specifically against Texas A&M, 268 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns and no picks.